a very awesome tipping sensor. It was inspired by McMaster's first year 1203 professional engineering course. So what that course does is every year we have a final project, and in personalized first year, which was last year, the project that we were given was we actually got a real client, and it was a residence home in Hamilton. It was St. Peter's at Stoke, and they came up to us with 4 problems. And one of the problems we tried to solve today, it was a falling alarm. So a little bit of background, what the falling alarm was all about was there would be residents who were elderly, and if they fell, they'd get hurt. And what the nurses tried to do is they tried to put a clip on their shirts and attach it to something so that if the clip comes undone, that buzzer goes off. Problem with this is that it takes away independence. A lot of residents didn't like it, so they tried to take the shirts off, tried to take the pin off. So what we tried to do is we tried to come up with an implementation that kept it hidden from the residents so that they would still be able to maintain their independence.
Effectively, we did this by combining a accelerometer and a particle photon CPU, I guess. And what we were doing is using this to calculate the angle and the accelerations at which the foot was moving. In this way, we could collect all sorts of data about how the people's feet were moving, use an algorithm inside the particle photon in order to try and diagnose if the person had an event which would cause them to either trip or fall, maybe they stumble over something, and this will then, using
so using the particle photon, what happens is it collects whatever data that it needs and analyzes it and decides whether or not the fall is either a critical fall or it's just a possible fall. So if you put up your feet, it's maybe not a fall, so we only want to say that it's a possible fall. So if there's a sharp change in acceleration, the accelerometer will see that. It'll detect whether or not the accelerometer is in a horizontal position or it is in some other vertical and non-horizontal position, and send it over Wi-Fi using the Twilio, sending an SMS message to any phone that you want, so either nurse or nurse's station or a family member. And if you want to demonstrate really quickly.
We're having a little bit of troubles with the particle photon. Sometimes it doesn't like it. It has a loose adapter, so sometimes it gets disconnected. So we're having a little bit of trouble right now. But essentially, what we would have done, if we were able to get it to working properly, I would have ran and shifted it on the floor for you guys, but sadly I can't do that now. And right now the USB isn't working for us, sadly. We were going to shake it and